driving the school bus as a doctor. I went to government college, I went to FGC Warrior, I went to the University of Ibadan. When the last time I was in Delft, I made 10 A's. I know book, but it must translate to money. I don't care what you say about me, but I know where I'm going to. So look for what illiterates are doing and then do them better. Build your cooperative assets such that you don't need loan. I mean, you don't need somebody to sign for you. Nobody signs. My grandchildren are in cooperative. My daughter is in cooperative. My children are in cooperative. When we want to take money, we don't tell somebody to sign for us. Cooperative, my eldest son was to go to Europe. All these Otokutu witches, as they got there, they just saw him and sent him back. Because all of them have remained in the same level. I bought another ticket. They got there. They said, why did they send you back? They sent them back. I ran to my cooperative. They gave me a facility. I bought another ticket. That's how I went to Europe. And he's a surgeon there. He is a German citizen. Today, that loan has turned to plenty euros. Am I talking to somebody? Yeah. Beyond my imagination. Now, in one of the principles you must know is you must know how to make money, manage money, maintain money, multiply money, and make money generate momentum. The rate at which you get rich becomes a force. And then, but be careful not to expand too rapidly. Then cultivate valuable relationships, not drain pipes. Now, I want to look at creating intellectual wealth in this dispensation. I said value your knowledge, your employment, your experience, your exposure, and divine enlightenment. Value them. That is your comparative advantage. Sir, every day when I woke up at a Sabbath today, I said, thank God. God, if I don't thank you, what will I gain? I could have died with what I know. You will not have heard me. There are many of you seated here with gold mines in your mind. Your mind is a mine. But you have not learned the principles of making wealth from intellectual materials. I will jump and I will just go somewhere. Number one, be visible. Somebody said be visible. Be visible. Say it again. Be visible. Mama, you don't see me before.
This is my first time of seeing you.
First time?
Yes.
But you don't see me.
One-on-one, I've been seeing you online.
There are 3 worlds now. I was telling them in Asaba. 3 worlds now. There is the physical world. There is the spiritual world, Coven and all that. And there is the virtual world. VC. Do you know I sell land when people are going to the Coven? Because people from India, China, they are buying land from me by 2 a.m. 3 a.m. I want you to test the principle of the modern era by making a post going live by 2 a.m. As I came online, people were coming from all over the world to listen. VC.
DVC, sir.
DVC.
Yes, sir.
Okay. DVC won't help you well. DVC. Sir, I have a mentorship group online. The day I did a lecture online, 333 people registered from 33 countries, including Saudi Arabia and Australia. Each of them paid 10,000. And that was 3.3 million. 1 hour. Sweats, no sweats. From my house. You are teaching further maths. You are teaching. Do you know your YouTube channel? You can teach there and people will subscribe and be paid. Google pimple popper is Dr. Sandra Lee. She's a dermatologist. She has more than 1.something million subscribers. As I stand here, When I sleep, I wake up to meet money in my account. You see, most of you who are lecturers here, there is a timidity that the system has put in your mind. You are not yet a professor, so you think you are not good enough. If a gay can open university and be making money, which there's work for you. If Pella or even though they correct, is making money. And then, organovex is doing, you come.
Yes.
You know management, you know all this, you know all that. Number one, just sit down and be with ring lamp and cheap phone. You will discover that people will start calling you to give lectures. They will know you all over the world. When I got to Asabayesi, I had to run away. People that wanted to take pictures with me. Take pictures with me. Even with this my nose, may look like the exhaust of Morano. You see women jumping on me. Now I when I go short to my wife. I can do bonlande pepper. As me I in the house, you know they look me well. Don't know me too. Or just swam. When I swam, you go do in face like Pomo, you know go do anything. When I go preach again, you can't tell me. All those women when they jump for you, but this and that, them I say, damn it. Anything you are doing, great visibility. Be in the internet. If you are not there, you are like a man winking to a girl in the dark. Only you know what you are doing, the woman doesn't. Many people do not know the name of this university has been changed. Are you following what I'm saying? Timidity does not pay in this generation. Craziness pays. Be crazy, baby. You know? Then be vocal. Policeman see me for road, he nearly kneel down with a rifle. And then they look person face and my name now Apoki and they poke people. My wife for the shade recently, so I say militant call her. Are you Mrs. Apoki? You are coming to blow your school. I said, give me the phone. The militant talk. He said, I don't know whether I'm militant. He said, Charles Apoki. Are you mad? Don't you know I'm Dr. Charles Apoki? You think it's easy to be a medical doctor? He said, sorry, sir. I said, from your accent, you are a German. He said, yeah. And you want to come and blow my school? How many schools have you blown? I weaponize him. Be vocal. Be vocal. A short mouth is a short destiny. Create variety. Practice intellectual allotropy. Allotropy is the existence of an element in one state in different forms, like charcoal, carbon, and diamond. They are the same seed. You see Dr. Apoki today, it's not, I won't be like that tomorrow. I will change. I will find one other crazy thing to do. So keep metamorphosing. How many of your works are online? How many of your books are online? You don't write, but you lecture. They say you should not sell handout, but you can write a book like this lecture. I'm going to turn it into a book. I'm going to put it online. As I put it online, I'm going to do an AI of it. The AI will be speaking one kind of English different from my own. The problems I had with my wife in marriage, I wrote it into a book, Oil of Marriage. One of the first problems was premature ejaculation. And my son just took a video, premature ejaculation, used AI to create, come and see comments, come and see, asking for the book. Don't enrich a symmetry, Professor. Doctor, don't enrich a symmetry. You know so much. The whole creation is earnestly waiting for your manifestation. And the internet is the place. I now do church without borders. He taught me, Dr. Raymond, he taught me. I do global church without borders. And so I preach from my room, and the world tunes in from Belgium, from everywhere. And I make money. I make money from TikTok. I make money from Facebook. I make money from YouTube. Sir, I opened a company with my YouTube channel in Europe. So I have a company in Europe. My son, who has a PhD in software engineering, resigned, is now managing my intellectual property. So instead of him to work for the Israeli company, let him manage my brain. And so he manages my brain. And I have produced so much from my brain that it's finding it difficult to cope. Because I don't play with any lecture, I don't play with anything, I don't play with any knowledge, I don't play with any experience. Many educated people, they are too laissez-faire. Take whatever you know seriously. Create wealth from it. Be valuable. Be valuable. Read, study to show yourself up. I had to go and do a master's in public admin. Because when they call me to come and give lectures, they just say MBBS Ibadan. Because they come, they look like some mumu. I said, let me go and know what you know. So I went to do the social sciences. I come to join them with their stupidity of definition. Politics, according to Harold Laswell, is he who gets what and gets a hand. According to David Easton, it's authoritative allocation of resources. Now, I don't think define something with one sentence. So I joined and I learned the lingo. So when I go out, I speak. I talk about KPI. I talk about cost-benefit analysis. They will teach I know book. Now grading, I do. Use modern technology. Use AI. Be in Instagram. Be in Facebook. Some of you know how to cook. You don't need the university cannot stop you from cooking. Show your meals on television, on satellite. On internet. Tell them people can order for meals. You can make money. Sew your clothes, display them. You can make money. I know a girl that sells hair from home. I know a lawyer that makes banga paste. The world is the opportunities are limitless. It's just only you that confines your brain. Let me say this and I'm done. Globalize, think legacy. So we're talking about real estate. Number one, the money I saw here now, you can start a microfinance bank. You can start a microfinance bank. All the school fees they need to pay will pass through this place. Am I talking to somebody? With 40 million, you have a microfinance bank. Am I right? You can, if you are not in managed bank, they're supposed to arrest you and beat you up. Oh, your business administration, you'll be accountant, eh? Now 11% be the highest mark when I score for accounting. But I'm here, you can't drive me. Then, buy a big land. Start one El Shaddai housing estate. All of them buy plots for there. Am I talking to somebody? Then, the cleaning, buy kilostar generators to supply regular electricity. Give them prepaid meters. Sink borehole with treated water. Put meter for water. Open a security company by the cooperative. All the tenants will pay for security. Look for one retired policeman to put there. Open a sanitation company in the estate. When you open the sanitation company, every person pays for refuse disposal, no be so? Yes. When you collect the refuse, separate the metals from the plastics, the paper and the wood. Sell the metals to scrap people. Sell the plastics. Do you know some of these t-shirts are made from plastics? Some of this hair when on the time for on our head when not the let person the hair. Not going to do like that. Now the cheap plastic water container when they throw it, now you wear for head. Do not do guy for me. Don't look at me like that. The sanitation company there. The shopping mall is your own. And then they said people left the school and then they went away. Yeah, go nowhere. My shares will be in the cooperative. I am a Yoruba man. My children have my, and when you digitalize it, they can be paying from wherever they are. You can send their dividends to them wherever they are. So legacy, even if you retire and go, your money is still working. And prof, some of us, our children will inherit username and password. YouTube, internet. All those journeys I went overseas. When I carry money from here, go. She's a lie. It's the money I make online. My accountant in Europe. Imagine not to get accountant for Europe. My accountant in Europe said that I should be spending from this money. So I decided to travel. As I'm traveling, I'm doing videos. I am making money and I'm deducting it from my tax. So I'm employing my son with PhD in Europe. The other one, I gave him one channel. They should grow that one and make money. So my grandchildren, even when I don't die, don't go. This my brain. You know, waste. I can donate it to a teaching hospital. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. Buy people, you can plug your head even if you're not agreeing.
Please let us put our hands together as we appreciate this wonderful